to talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March the 28th, 2020, and we got some results to do. Because I know I shouldn't be touching my face, but that's fine. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some WrestleMania, some changes for WrestleMania, and some new matches that got made for WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of WrestleMania, we might not have King Corbin versus Elias. We're going to talk about this one because this is not a match, but we had Elias sing a song. He was on the balcony that Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa jumped off of. But this one, there was no announce table. There was an announce table where Michael Cole was at the announce table that was at the ring side where the ring is. And now, so Elias was saying a song about King Corbin because they have a match at WrestleMania. All that stuff is happening. And then what happened was King Corbin attacked him because he got called a turd. He was a turd. And then he attacked him and he was still punching him. And then Elias looks like he got hit really hard, and then he would climb over the railing, over the balcony, and he was getting punched, getting kicked, and then the scepter that happened, and then he fell off the balcony. So Elias might not be 100% at WrestleMania. We don't know what's going to happen there. That's happening on that WrestleMania match. But ladies and gentlemen, to begin SmackDown, we had Bayley and Sasha Banks coming down and talk about their match at WrestleMania. How are they? Peanut butter and jelly? Something like that. Now they're making me hungry. But ladies and gentlemen, they're talking about they can't get split because they're best friends. Bayley thinks Sasha is going to help her win and retain her SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. But Sasha Banks didn't say a word because Lacey Evans came out and said some words that she has to say, calling people nasties and breaking Sasha Banks' jaw and all this stuff. And then Naomi came out saying that she's going to be a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion, or a 3-time. I think it's a 3-time. 3-time SmackDown Women's Champion, and she did win her championship match at WrestleMania 33. So she knows how to win at WrestleMania in one of these kind of 6-pack challenge matches or fatal 5-way matches, because I believe she won a 6-pack challenge at WrestleMania 33 to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. And then here comes the wild card of WrestleMania, Tamina. She came out and she says, action speaks louder than words. So she did a headbutt to Naomi and a super kick to Lacey Evans, and Bayley and Sasha Banks walked away like cowards. They ran. So first match of the evening is about WrestleMania. Well, mostly everything's about WrestleMania now because WrestleMania is in 1 week. 1 week of tomorrow. Well, today. Because it starts on Saturday, not Sunday. It starts on Saturday. 2 nights of wrestling. 2 nights of wrestling. Wow. Yowzers. I'm going to like it. Of course, I will be doing the bet. I will ask Grumman13 as he wants to still do the bets. He just can't come over here and we can't watch it together. But I could tell him who's still the champion of our pay-per-view bets. We could still have some fun, guys. We could still have fun. Kind of. No, I can have fun. I love doing these bets with Grumman13. We've been doing this for a couple of years. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Drew Gulak versus Shinsuke Nakamura. If Drew Gulak wins, Daniel Bryan, not Drew Gulak, I'm sad that he doesn't get a shot, but Daniel Bryan will get a shot of the Intercontinental Championship against Sami at WrestleMania. We don't know if it's going to be on Saturday or Sunday, but we do know if Daniel's partner wins, he gets a shot of the title. So this was a pretty decent match. It was good. Drew Gulak actually got the win because of Daniel Bryan. Shinsuke was about to the King Sasha, and then Daniel pulled Drew Gulak away, and then Drew did a roll up and 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan gets the Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania. I think this will be a good match. I think this will be good. So, ladies and gentlemen, so that's another match that got made for WrestleMania. Then we had Dolph Ziggler and Otis. We don't know it's official yet because I guess the officials did not make this match official yet. So, the WWE officials. They didn't make it official yet, so I don't think it's on the match card until they say it's there. Because Dolph Ziggler made the challenge to Otis, and Otis did accept, but it wasn't official yet. No, I think that's what it is. Because I look at the match card, it's not on there. I think it's just you have to see if the Fox Network wants that match to happen at WrestleMania. I don't know. I think they're making the rules now. So that's another match at WrestleMania. We just don't know if it's going to actually happen. But we do have Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. It was a pretty decent match. Asuka was beating up Alexa Bliss. And then Bliss did her stuff. And then she got the DDT. And got the 1, 2, 3. And she wins. And she doesn't go to WrestleMania because we haven't seen Kairi Sane yet. We don't know if she's allowed to come to WrestleMania. Maybe there's a lot of people might be missing WrestleMania because all of this stuff that's happening in the world. But that's okay. They're still trying their best. But ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss gets the win. Then we had a tag team match to become the number contender to versus John Morrison and The Miz at SmackDown for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. We had the New Day versus the Usos. This was a long match. Normally, when they do these Performance Center matches, they weren't that long. But this match was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But ladies and gentlemen, Miz and Morrison was doing their Miz and Morrison, hey, oh. And they did not, Kofi swept John Morrison off the table, hurt himself, and then Miz got attacked as well when one of the Usos jumped over the top rope onto Kofi and onto Miz. Then we saw a spear from Big E onto Uso, and then there we go. And then John Morrison and Miz wasn't happy, so they attacked both teams and made a disqualification. So it was official that at WrestleMania, John Morrison and Miz is not just going to be versing one of the teams. They're going to be facing them in both teams in a triangle, triple threat ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. A ladder match in the Performance Center or wherever this location is because they say multiple. Let's see what happens. I can't wait. Well, guys, I'm not going to talk about the rumor that happened yesterday because there's some people that actually can't make it to WrestleMania. But if they made it to the tape that was happening like a couple of days ago, I think they made it. Or they made like there's a replacement stuff. I don't know. Let's see what happens next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of WrestleMania, another stipulation was added. And it was another weird stipulation, like the Boneyard match. We have a Firefly Funhouse match. Bray Wyatt versus John Cena. We already know that match is official, but we don't know the Firefly Funhouse match is official. So John Cena is going to be there next week. Will be on SmackDown next week. Will he accept the challenge? Will he beat Bray Wyatt on his own terms, his own house, or his own puppet show? I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, that was end of SmackDown. Then we have 205 Live. Because it wasn't a lot of matches, it was only 3 matches. So we have a total of 5 matches now. So we have 205 Live. We have Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Joaquin Wilde. Pretty decent match. High flying, crazy. It was awesome. But the winner of that match was Isaiah Swerve Scott. And then we have Tony Nese versus Odin Lorcan. Hard-hitting guys. They don't do a lot of flipping moves, but they hard-hitting. And if you guys didn't watch 2 weeks ago, they had a captain versus captain match. NXT Cruiserweights versus 205 Live's Cruiserweights. Well, they're all cruiserweights. But, you know what I mean. But they they had like a Survivor Series thing. So I guess Odin Lorcan pinned Tony Nese when there was a distraction between Tony Nese and Gentleman Jack Gallagher. So he was upset about that, so that's why this match was happening. It was a pretty decent match. It was okay, but the winner of that match with the running knees was Tony Nese, getting the win against Odin Lorcan. Pretty good. I enjoyed this week's shows, but I think I'm going to enjoy WrestleMania more because, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania, people have been complaining, right? Like, seriously, a lot of people have been complaining, but there's going to be some matches, like, hold on, you guys. We're going to see championship matches. Everybody loves that, right? But we're going to see a Firefly Funhouse. We don't know what the heck that is, so we can't say anything about it. But we're going to see a Fatal 5-Way Elimination match. This match has no rules. No countouts, no disqualification. They could go all over the Performance Center, and it will be amazing. I want to see that. Even that balcony could get used again. Then we're going to see a Boneyard match. I do not know what that is, but it's something. We're going to see a ladder match in the Performance Center. Like, that's amazing. And then we're going to see a last man standing match where this is definitely, I'm hoping, definitely will go all over the place in the empty arenas. If it's a multiple locations, that's why I said arenas. I want to see that match happen. That is all over the arena. They don't have to worry about hitting the fans or slipping on popcorn. I don't know they ever had that problem, but you know what I mean. They don't have a problem accidentally hit the fans. They actually could make this thing big. Like, seriously. Empty arenas, some of it could get cool, some of it could get boring. But you're not there to look at the fans. What, you're looking at a girl that you'll never get because she's in the fans? She's in a different country. You're not looking for fans. Fan girlfriends. And I think this match will be awesome as well. Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan. That will be a good match. That will be a heck of a match. But ladies and gentlemen, stop complaining about WrestleMania and just wait until it happens. Stop judging the book of its cover. Because I think it's going to be interesting because it's the first time ever having a 2-night WrestleMania. And it's going to be interesting. First ever empty arena WrestleMania. Yes, the arenas might be small. But they're actually giving you something to do. If you're a wrestling fan and you're stuck in your house and you're going crazy, that's my crazy thing. But if you're going crazy, but you want to cut some hours off, you want to waste some time off, right? Why don't you do that with WrestleMania? That's going to be in a couple hours at night, and then it might be midnight. You go to bed, and then wait another hours, and then watch WrestleMania on Sunday, and then there's another hours. That weekend's over. And maybe on Monday, I'm not saying it will happen. Don't get mad at me. But, ladies and gentlemen, maybe Monday, Trump or who else is on lockdown will say, you're free to go. You can go outside. And you waste that time. It was done. It would be the easiest time ever. Don't get mad at me if it didn't happen on that Monday. Because I don't know what's happening. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I don't know anything about this whole sickness. But it could happen. It could. If you have good luck. If I have good luck, because I might jinx it. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below. Ladies and gentlemen, stop hating on WrestleMania. Wait and see when it actually comes on. And then you guys could judge it if it was bad. But I think it's going to be interesting. I'm definitely going to do predictions. I'm going to bug Grim 13 about this thing if he wants to bet on it. There's going to be a different ways of betting. Normally we always do it off the phone. So we're used to it. We're used to having our social distance. It's easy. It's easy for me and him to do because we always talk on the phone anyways. Well, we text. We message. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results, the last Monday Night Raw until WrestleMania. They didn't say anything about what's happening next week. Or I didn't see that part. So, yeah, I might be a little surprised. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye-bye.